I feel called to tell you guys, keep posting, keep going, and don't give up. Because the moment you quit, the moment you decide to just throw in the towel and not even try anymore, that's when it's like your character is really tested. And you probably think to yourself that, why should I do it? Why should I come on YouTube or anywhere on social media? And why should I continue posting if like I haven't gotten any views or haven't got any likes or just a few of each? You know what I mean? But either way, don't get discouraged, because someone out there, even if it's just one person liking it, one person viewing your content, like, it's a big deal, even just that. The way I see it is, if you let a year go by, 5 years go by, before you know it, you're even old or on your deathbed. Like, the last thing you need is to live a life of regret. You got to go out there and live your life. And whatever that looks like, everybody's life is different. And no matter what, people are going through different things, and everybody's going through their own battles. Everybody's just experiencing life differently than others. And the whole point here is, you cannot compare yourself to other people's life. You got to live your life on your terms, your standards. And I find it that, yeah, it might be difficult to be out there, be outgoing, be putting yourself out of your comfort zone. Like, it can be scary, yeah, but nothing ever grows in your comfort zone, and nothing ever grows when you're scared. But even if you're fearful, you got to do things that you have to overcome, you know what I mean? Otherwise, you'll stay stuck, and the last thing we all want is to stay stuck. And don't get me wrong, like, I feel like I've been holding myself back of multiple times, and I got sick and tired of it. I feel like no matter what, I'm not scared anymore. I want to get out of my comfort zone. I want to keep trying. I am a content creator. I know I love making content, and I know no matter what, I'm not scared. I know that I'm not scared to put myself out there, but there's just challenging times where I feel like, is this reaching the right people? Am I saying things good enough? Like, is it like too much, too wrong? Like, all these things I get inside my head with. That's when I'll self sabotage everything, and I also don't help the situation none that I'm going through, and it basically holds me back a whole 100%. And I feel like that really hinders my growth, and that really hinders like a way to move forward. You know what I mean? And I want to remind y'all that there is going to be people out there, there are going to be haters, people out there that are going to say stuff during your journey on where you're trying to get where you want to go and who you're trying to be. There are people that are out there that will hate to see that. Well, they would rather see the old you, whether it's being overweight, um, ugly, ugly on the inside, and depressed, miserable. Like, no one likes all that, but people out there, believe it or not, want to see people like that instead of doing good. When people are doing good, people like to hate on that, and it's not good. But the thing is, we all know that. We all know that already. At least so I think. And we all gotta faith it till we make it. Instead of fake it till you make it, I mean, what really does that do? I feel like no matter what, we should place God first. And this may not be for everybody to hear that. But I do know for me, putting God first has changed everything for me. And I know no matter what, putting myself first is also good for me. Because I can't take care of anybody if I'm on an empty cup. I can't take care of anybody if I can't fill my cup up first. You know, believe it or not, like, there's people out there that would judge the hell out of you. But the thing is, no matter what, we got to keep living life. There'll be people that are mean, people that will bring you down because they just can and they choose to. And we can't let that get to ourselves and take it personal, because it's not meant for us. They're only projecting, only putting out there what they feel about themselves. So I also want to say that I was kind of hesitant to be on here, but I decided I'm going to just turn on the camera, press record, and just go for it. You know what I mean? Honestly, Honestly, my goal here on YouTube is, besides reaching the right people and people that want to hear what I have to say, is to honestly get monetized too. I mean, all I gotta say about that is it's just a dream. Since I'm a content creator, I mean, who wouldn't want to be monetized? Just being real. But I know it's gonna take a while to get there, and I'm so glad for the people that have stayed, even though my subscribers have been fluctuating and changing. But luckily, the people that are here, and I'm really grateful for the people that are here that are sticking around and going through this journey with me. I really appreciate you guys, and I can't wait to put more content out there for you guys to watch. I say that this is not easy for me because of the fact that I usually stutter, say things wrong. I usually get all like like that, and just overall get tensed up when I record and just say what I want to say, you know what I mean? Especially whenever I feel called to do that. I feel like most of the time God wants me to say stuff that needs to be said, and someone out there needs to hear it. Honestly, I pray every day throughout the day. I trust in God, and it took me a while to get to this point because for the while there, I used to go to church. I used to be all about reading the Bible, and then now I got to a point where I really got to a point where that has to stop. I had gotten to a point where I had to stop all that, and even being around groups, Bible study and all that. Like, I had to stop all that altogether. You don't have to have a church to be closer to God. You don't have to have Bible study with a group of people to be closer to God. I mean, it is nice to have all that, but it's not easy for everybody to be a part of all that. And yeah, I feel like no matter what, you got to do what's best for you, and you got to do what you are called to do with God. And I feel like everybody shouldn't be pressured to do that. I know a lot of people may not agree with me, but that's how I see. At least for me, that's how I see it. And also, I had gotten to a point in my life ever since 2014. I really opened my eyes that I needed to face myself, face what I didn't like in the mirror. And then I also just realized then that I need God. I can't be mad at God. I can't be angry with him. You know what I mean? No matter what is going on in my life, no matter how hard I'm struggling, no matter how much I want to not like him, like God. The thing is, it's not his fault. Yeah, he's testing us no matter what. He's testing me. But the thing is, we got to trust him, and I trust him. At the time, I had a little faith, but now I have so much faith. I pray every day. I have a relationship with God, and I'm really trying my hardest to just keep learning and growing with the Lord and involving Him in everything that I'm doing, because life is just so much better with the Lord. And I'm so grateful for what Jesus Christ has done for us sinners. And I feel like no matter what, besides me repenting of my sins, and even though I don't like the fact that I still sin, but I still repent and I still ask God for forgiveness. I even try to ask God, hey, this is what I feel in my heart, and can you remove it? If it's not for me, can you get rid of it? Like, either way, what I'm trying to say is that we have to just do what's best for us when we are trying to search for God and have a relationship with Him and everything and so on with that. If you have to hold yourself accountable or have an accountability partner about everything that you're trying to go through, that's great. But at the end of the day, of every day, is that you got to take responsibility for your own shit. And I hate saying it like that, but it's the truth. You got to be the one to step up and get the stuff done. It's just up to you to really do it. You know what I mean? And it's like the whole ordeal with people when they say just do it. Like, even when you feel like, I feel like this applies to everybody, that when you are in that moment of procrastinating that you could choose to do, or you're in a moment where, oh wow, like, I don't know what to do, I'm bored. Yeah, you know what to do in that moment. There's either a list of things you need to do, or there's just a million things you need to do, and there's stuff that you, like I said, you've been procrastinating on. Like, either way, or excuses. Like, you gotta snap out of it and just tell yourself, I'm gonna do it, and no matter what, I'm gonna push through this, even though it's hard, even though I'm tired, and really trying my hardest to get back into losing weight and to be fully committed to this. And of me walking, eating healthy, or trying to at least, and just watching what I eat, like, and just overall getting decent sleep, doing self care, like skincare and stuff, and just overall doing what I need to do to take care of myself. That way I can show up for the people that I care about and people that I love. And I feel like this can go for everybody out there. Like, if you need to hear it, that it's very important that you take care of yourself, because life is too short if you don't. And it's bad enough that we all see our maker at the end of our time on earth, but in the meantime, don't stress. I struggle with that, but don't give in to stress. Don't give in to procrastination or making excuses. Do not feed into all the stuff that is negative. And trust me, I need to practice what I preach, but for the most part, I've been really trying my hardest to just, you know, do the damn thing and know that I'm not going to be perfect doing it. I know that it's not going to be easy. Oh, I want to be that person that is better today than I was yesterday. You know what I mean? Like, whoever can relate to that, I don't know. But either way, you get what I'm saying if you do. Those that get it, get it. I don't want to keep you guys much longer, but yeah, like I said before in the beginning, keep posting, keep doing what you need to do, and just know that don't be afraid to accomplish your goals and your dreams. Somebody out there wants to see you. Some people out there are looking forward to hearing from you, and no matter how scary it can be, you got this, and just keep posting, keep going.